Hello and welcome to episode 1, The Money Snake. I have created this series to help the mobile community when it comes to high-level PVMing and bossing on mobile OSRS. It can be done. It's not just for skilling. You can boss and make absolute bank. And hopefully this video will give some tips and advice on how bossing on mobile can be done in an easier, more efficient way. The aim of these videos is not to be a guide. This is just advice when trying to learn the boss or making the boss easier when playing on mobile. There are already so many great guides out there. The guide I use to learn Zulrah, I have linked down below in the description. It's a great guide for mobile use as it uses mage only. I've chosen to do Zulrah first as it was the first boss I ever learned, and I'm now going to put 5 tips that will make your life easier. Number 1, I said it before, mage only. On mobile, this is a really easy, doable method that you can do to make absolute bank. Number 2, if using the Trident of the Seas or Swamp, keep it on long range. This will stop you from attacking the boss and being pulled out of a safe spot. 3, quick prayers. Make sure they're set, protect from range and your highest offensive magic prayer. Not doing this can prove fatal. Believe me, it has happened to me. Number 4, Q movements using the long tap options. This will make moving into safe spots easier and to get the timing right so you don't take damage from the boss and you can make sure you can attack the boss for the longest amount of time for maximum DPS. And number 5, log out. This is probably the most important tip when it comes to learning Zulrah. If Zulrah pops up with a rotation you do not like, you can just log out and it will reset you by the boat. And then you can go back to the island, start again, and learn one rotation at a time. And this will make your life a lot easier. I'm now going to show you one complete kill on the rotation that I believe is easiest to learn when using the mage only method and on mobile. This method is easiest because you can do the most amount of DPS with the magic attack style. As you can see, Zulrah is in its green phase, which is most weak to magic, dips its head, comes back up in the green phase again, so you can do the most DPS. There is the least amount of Tanzanite range phases in this rotation, and this is why it's the easiest to learn. down fairly easily without having to eat much food at all. Next, I'm going to demonstrate how queuing movements can make it easier to get into safe spots. See how I queue the menu options? As Zulrah dips his head, I click walk here and it will put you into the safe spot in time to not take damage from the Tanzanite phase, allowing you to jump straight back on the boss when it pops out of that phase. Next, I'm going to demonstrate how you can use the logout feature to reset the rotation if Zulrah pops up with one that you're not happy with. So I run around the island and begin to attack the boss as normal in its green mage phase. Zulrah will always appear in this phase, so you don't know until the next phase appears what rotation Zulrah will be in. As you can see, Zulrah has popped up in the Tanzanite phase, so I just log out as it's a rotation I cannot do. I log back in, and I should be reset right by the boat to carry on with a brand new rotation. Once you get the hang of it, Zulrah can become a really easy boss, and it will allow you to make real early game cash. I learnt this as my first boss in Mystics and a Trident of the Seas, and it's how I made most of my early game cash to upgrade gear, buy better weapons, better armor, and as this went on, the boss became more efficient, the trips became longer, and the kills became quicker. You can do it on mobile, and you can do other bossing activities on mobile as well. This is the point of this series. I've made this series to show that you can do everything on OSRS on the PC as you can on mobile. This series I will go into other bosses. I do aim to tackle Vorkath, DKs, God War's Dungeon, and even Chambers of Xeric. I'm currently in the process of learning solo raids on mobile. It can be done. If you want to join and learn raids on mobile, join the clan chat Cornishfran, and I will be happy to teach people on mobile how to raid, or even people on PC, but you do have to bear with that on mobile is slightly different to how you can attempt the Chambers of Xeric on a PC with third-party clients. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments below. If there's any problems that you're having learning Zulrah, or not getting efficient kills, or lengthier trips, just let me know and I'll try and answer any questions. Also, if you have any questions about any other bosses in old school RuneScape, let me know in the comments below, and I will try and help you as best I can. Thanks for now.